Hi, everyone. This is Marty Braden. It's Sunday, the 9th of August, and it's day 222 of Living the Dream, my journey to business alignment. The power statement I came up with last night, as I considered the one thing that would make all the difference going forward for me, was this: I will get all the remaining tasks completed that I have left to do before I can launch my YouTube ad, and hopefully I'll get them all done before the end of the day, Monday, so I can launch the campaign. Well, once I was ready to do that, I was pretty tired last night as I recorded my video journal entry. And so I forgot that today's Sunday. It was Sunday, which is my day to sharpen the saw. So I had to alter this morning's power statement and make it relate to today's activities. And so here's what I wrote. I will set aside all the tasks that I still have to work on before I can launch my YouTube ad, and I'll set those aside and I'll just focus on sharpening my saw today. I also had to alter my to-do list for today as well so that it reflected my sharpening the saw goal and not getting things done for Living the Dream coaching. So here's that list right here, my to-do list for Sunday. And I got those done, and I'll talk about those, but bam, done. Got them done. My number one most important task today was to relax, was to read and sharpen my saw. My fun task was to watch a few more YouTube videos on the mind and the intellect. Remember that goal I have? And third was my exciting task, and that was to take a long nap after lunch. It's that same routine that I have. Anyhow, isn't that some of the most powerful tasks a person could do on their Sunday? I'm just kidding. I tell you what, today was a wonderful day, however, and I didn't even miss doing one at all of my Living the Dream coaching stuff. I was able to set it aside. I'll get to that tomorrow morning. Anyway, let me go through my normal end of the day success routine questions that Chris is to ask right off the bat. Is to get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today? Or what could you have done better? Did you wake up and really start strong? For a Sunday, 7 o'clock, we did. Did you start your morning with power? My win the morning, win the day routine always does that. Were you productive throughout your day? Sharpening the saw? Absolutely. Building my intellect? Absolutely. And those are important goals that I have besides my personal goals that deal with business and that kind of thing. Did you move your goals forward? Did. Did you show up as the person you wanted today, right from the get-go? Kathleen was wonderful. We had a wonderful day together, and we were both present for each other. So in summary, of getting honest with myself to these questions. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? Did you keep your commitments and promises that you made this morning? Well, the only promise or commitment I made to myself this morning was I would absolutely do all three of those fantastic, fun, and exciting tasks that I just went through. And I most definitely kept every single one of them. So, bam, done. The next question is, what movies did you watch during the mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new movies or movie clips that the Two Amigos called up on your mind throughout the day? And if so, what were they about? Well, besides my must-see TV favorite 5 movies, I did have a couple of instant pre-play movie clips pop onto the screen of my mind as I was relaxing. But then I decided to do some reading, and that took my mind off those instant pre-play clips. And I had some terrific thoughts on the whole new subject. This is the book I'm reading, so I did some more of University of Success, which I'm sharing a lot with in my daily video entries. Anyhow, I also later in the afternoon and after dinner watched a few more YouTube videos from a series of videos that I found and have really been enjoying. The series that are entitled Closer to Truth. They're all about the universe, cosmology, physics, and the material world, consciousness, thoughts, dreams, theology, metaphysics, biology, psychology, philosophy, and so many more topics relating to the intellect and the mind. It's been so enjoyable, so informative. They're all about 26 minutes in length, and so I can get 3 or 4 or more of them watching the Sunday afternoon and early evening, and that's been fun. And what's exciting is Kathleen has enjoyed watching many of them with me, and we've had great discussions about it. I, of course, reciprocate by watching Jody Moore videos with her. It's a great give and take between us. My next question that I always ask myself every night is, what one thing would make all the difference going forward, Marty? Another way to say it is, what's the one thing you'd want to get done tomorrow, even if your day went sideways getting it done, and you'd still feel like a success doing it? What that one thing be? And once you determine and identify what that is, turn it into a power statement for tomorrow so you can start your day strong, setting that table for success. The one thing that's going to make all the difference going forward tomorrow, besides doing my daily schedule checklist, my success vitamins, my Zoom videos, my tools of success each day, my win the morning, win the day routine, my end of the day success routines, and so many other habits that I've incorporated into my daily routine so far, is getting my website done as soon as possible. Having it done and live is going to have a great impact on my focus group and my business launch in general. And so I'm really focusing in on that right now. And so my power statement that I came up with tonight for tomorrow morning says this: I will get all 3 remaining tasks that must be done before I can launch my YouTube ad, including the website form page. That's in particular what I'm thinking about. I need to get that complete so that hopefully before the end of the day, Monday, that's tomorrow, I can launch the ad. I know I've been saying that, but things come up, and I'm really wanting this to be a success and continue to success through ads and that going forward. Well, Fahad and I are working really well together so far. We're using Zoom to communicate about the pages he's working on now. And so once I launch my YouTube ad and I actually secure those 10 participants for the focus group, and I've sent out my follow-up email to the extras that didn't participate, and I've called those 10 participants to give them their overview of the focus group, I'll be able to have my focus group launch Zoom call to launch it. Man, oh man, am I looking forward to that meeting. So bam, done. Next, I want to answer many of the questions I came up with through this process. I summarized them into this. Were there any mistakes or failures that I had or that I made today? And if I did, can I turn them into a tool of success, just like I just mentioned? Well, today was almost a perfect day. I say almost because I didn't get to watch any of Jody Moore's videos with Kathleen later this afternoon, and she fell asleep pretty early in the evening. We were planning on it anyhow. She was pretty tired and was planning on getting up at 4:30 tomorrow morning or so to walk with a new neighbor friend that had said she'd love to walk with me, so they're going to get up and start walking at 5 o'clock. But that's not a mistake or a failure in my mind. It's just the way things go at times. I want to show you something. I'm going to go ahead and set this up here if I can find it. There we go. I'm going to click here. I'm going to share my screen. I got to show you something here. If I can show it to you right here, click that and go to here. Wrong one, right? Here, there we go. Okay, here's what he's been working on, Fahad. He's got this is a little fat, but he's got this bar coming across here. I want this such that it shows just like this and then that bar along the top. So he's working on that. But about us, about page, podcast page, video journal, let me help, coaching system. And this is stretched out different. I want to stretch that and I want it to go clear to the top and clear to the edge here. It's just a little too fat. And then right here, there'll be a little search button here. And then I want this looking just like that. And then we've got the rest of this, 12 sequential steps to launching a successful business. Want to know why? That's going to be a click to a little secrets I'm going to share on a video. Welcome, my fellow entrepreneurs. And this one is, are you scared or unsure how to market your business? I've got this 12 steps marketing tips, little video clip of that lesson. Some good to know things. So that's the page. These are way too big. Those are going to be small, go along the bottom here. But we're working on that page because once we get this page and this tab bar along the top done, all the other pages are going to be so much easier. Anyhow, I wanted to show you that. So I'm going to go ahead and click off that sharing. And I just want to make sure that we understood that process and how things are going there. And it's just great. So I'm going to tell you that working with Fahad has been fine. It still has a few fixes, like I said, that he needs to tweak, but it's coming along great. We're making the 11-hour time difference from Pakistan to here in Battlefield, Utah. It's going to work, and it's been working because of Zoom videos. And about 9 in the morning, my time, it's about 10 p.m. in the evening, his time. And so it's just about 11-hour spread, I think. And so when I'm starting to do my recordings at night, he's just getting up about 9 in the morning and starting the work. So it's been working well. I'm with the Upwork messaging, that even helps even more. The next question is, what's your biggest success that you had today, Marty? And in other words, what did you do well? What can I fix and what can I do well and what am I grateful for? Well, my biggest success today was enjoying the day with Kathleen. We did our Win the Morning, Win the Day routine together. We read and did some studying together. We watched and listened to some more beautiful music in the morning. And we had a great nap. We ate lunch together and then we had some relaxing and I did some, she did some harp playing. In the afternoon, we ate our late 5 o'clock afternoon early dinner together and spent the evening relaxing until she fell asleep. And so I continued watching my YouTube videos, and it was a great night. It's just a great way to have a relaxing, sharpen the saw afternoon. Okay, the next step in my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. And so I gave today a 7. I gave it a 7 because I relaxed at the speed of 7 pretty much the whole day. And I was able to truly sharpen my saw. But I suppose I could have been more productive by choosing to slow some things down and read some more and that, but it was just a great relaxing day. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle behind the following statement. What is success? Who measures your value? You or your audience? Whom are you trying to impress? Your parents, living or dead, your spouse, your neighbors, or that mythical vague they out there that you learn to dress up for on Sundays and holidays so that you don't embarrass your family. The myth, the cruel hoax perpetuated by our schools, by the media, by our churches or synagogues suggests success is a place, a status, a thing, a level to be attained. Choose a career, work at it until you can say you've achieved success. Then others will respect you and you will be happy, right? That's ridiculous. No, that's not right. The experiences are more reasonably hollow than to be hailed as successful, only to feel undeserving of the admiring horde, as this said. You need only look at the catalog of superstar entertainers whose lives prematurely ended in an agony of self-destruction. You play first, last, and ultimately to an audience of one. Who do you think that is? Moi, yourself. Disappoint yourself, disappoint that one, and you are bankrupt. Cowardice stems from clutching desperately for a success we feel we don't deserve. Oh, man. So the secret to success, personal, true success, is having the guts to face the light. Strive for as much courage as you can. Learn to lose yourself in your efforts. Learn to let go, and you will have gained true courage. This does not mean that you need to work yourself to the bone. Play is a vital role too. But don't wait for neat formulas, guaranteed tricks to solve your problems. Have the courage to live a life where some days will be hard, and there are some days, and some easy, and there are some that are very easy, no matter how clever you are. Let go with love and energy, and it will feel you a success. Success is courageously living each moment as fully as possible. Enjoy in the moment, the day. You can't do anything about tomorrow, right today, and you can't change the past. Live today. Today, the moment is the gift. Success means the courage to flow, struggle, change, grow, and all the other contradictions of human condition. Success means being true to you. The next thing I'm grateful for is the law of motivation. This law says the biggest difference between a wisher and a doer is motivation. Do yourself a favor, and I'm going to speak to myself as well. As you hear my words, don't try to remember what I say. The value of my comments that I share each of my video journal entries is for you to remember what you think as a result of what I say. In other words, my main objective with my ramblings on success is to stir up your thought process and hopefully help you come up with your own right thinking so that you can harness their power of great thoughts, big thoughts, and use them to motivate yourself to keep on keeping on your journey to living the dream. Circumstances you can't change. Don't give them the power. Your thoughts give you your power. Your thoughts will generate those feelings, those motivations, those emotions to go and do and to act, and they'll produce the results. Next, I'm grateful for Oprah Winfrey, who said, doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. I think that's pretty cool because it's another way of saying that each of us need to learn how to set the table for tomorrow so we can be successful tomorrow by what we do today and tonight. And before we lay our head on the pillow, what are our last thoughts of the day? Anyway, so it's another day on my journey to business alignment, and as I enjoy living the dream. I'll be right back here tomorrow night sharing a day in the life of Coach B. But until then, I wish you continued success. Good night. Okay, right here, end.